What's everybody doing? What's everybody doing? Give everybody a few minutes to get on. I've been busy. Live chat messages. Mapping. More mapping. Hey, looky here. Looky here, looky here. Good times have come our way. Woo! Lord, honey child. I've been getting it like a dog. Into the bush there you are. Everybody worried about you. You're gonna cut me a limb on you, son. Jordan Woodworking DIY, come on in, honey. Come on in. Sadly, I'm not going to be in the wood shop today. Not able. Don't want to push it. Come on in, children. Come on in. Is that light too much on you all? I believe it is. Oh, let me back this thing up. That's better. That's a little better. Brandon's Outdoor Adventures. Come on in, honey. Come on in. I won't be long. I won't be on here long. Just tying up a few loose ends before trap season hits. I'm going to pull me about 2 days or 3 days in the mountains this week. Come on in. Smash that thumbs up, children. Smash that thumbs up, children. Whispering Cauldrons in the house. Come on in. Come on in and hang out with me. I've been busy all morning. I'll be trapping this season. Ooh, yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Listen, if y'all have not seen Chili Man's in the house, concrete mass, help you roll. Maybe, I'd say. I thought about that myself. Got a long ways to go still. But I ain't going to look at how far I've got to go. I've looked at how far I've come. I've come a long way. Hiked almost 2 miles. A little over 1.5 miles. Believe it was Monday. So, Days, Poems, and Songs in the house. Come on in. Yeah, I was excited. Beck, I was excited. People has no idea, really, the mentality. If you're used to being out in nature and you're stuck behind these walls, no, not this old boy. No. If I can keep from it. Got 8 watching, 6 thumbs up. Start sounding like Amy Moore, ain't I? Amy no more. Got a lot of things going on. Y'all quit lurking. Come on in. Call it like you see it. Quit your peeking in the dang windows and come on in and get your seat. Oh, get her done, John. Side by sides ready. I've been processing a lot of bait. Yeah, oh. Here just driving. I'm glad you came in, buddy. I ain't been on here. I've been watching a few videos. I'll go into a live stream. Nothing against nobody. I don't stay long. I'm in and out. I hang around just a little while. I don't stay long. Just a little while. Baby, it's cold outside. It's raining here. So, I've been doing some mapping. This past week. If you run the same line, you can pretty much tell. Oh, look here, Mike Tritch coming in the house. My buddy. Happy Halloween. I've been making drags this morning. I got a video I'm going to upload. We've been making these bad boys right here. That's a drag. That is a freaking drag right there. Now you want a drag, that's your drag. Yeah. 5/8 inch. And everybody that's not from around here calls it rebar. We call it roof bolts because that's what they are. They're used in the mining industry. Come on in. Pull you up a stump. Quit lurking in the windows, peeking around, sniffing around. Call it like you see it. You ain't got far. No. Rebar, yeah. They call it rebar. We call it roof bolts. That's what we put in the mining industry. That's what we put in the top to hold the mountaintop. I used to run a bolt machine I started about 2006, I guess, before I got my foreman's papers. But grab a stump, fiddle, chilly man, come on in. I'm just glad y'all here. Yep. I'm telling you, those, we've been welding, we've been putting quick links on them, been bending, working, trying to get ready for season. It's a lot of work to do. I processed probably 60 or 65 bags of bait. The good stuff. The good stuff. Hear me? The real good stuff. So I've been up since probably about 5 or 5:30 this morning working. It's been go since I've been able to go. Tired. Body's not used to going as often, as much. When you've laid around for about a year and you try to function, you'll find out that your function ain't functioning. You know what I'm saying? But I won't keep y'all long. Nevertheless, just want to jump on here. Y'all don't see me live much anymore. And for me, it's a sad thing, but a good thing. Because if I ain't live, I'm doing something other than being behind these walls. Hopefully I've got a new sponsor coming up in the works. Big company, I hope. Waiting and watching. When you're running a trap line on a budget, sponsors help. You hear me? Especially when you're running on a budget. Yeah, hopefully another one. Hopefully another one back. I've got Lauren Pack involved. Loring Outdoors, they're involved. They decided to give me a shot if I can pull the rabbit out of the hat. It's that rain. God, Bill, it's marvelous. 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 But I want to show y'all something. I don't know if I show it to you or not. Better have a strong stomach. That's all I take me. Shove it, dub it, do. Drags, baby, drags. All kinds of them. Sieve pan. Woo-hoo-hoo. Nice and ripe in here now, cousin. I ain't lying. Deer. I need some fish. I got a fish in here somewhere. Where is my fish? Where is my fish? Deer. Where's my dang fish at, boy? Where's my all darn fish at, boys? not a job for the weak at heart. It don't take much. Where the heck's my fish at, man? There. Squirrel. Chicken. Ah! About afraid to look. I want my fishing tape. Not for the puny, son, let me tell you. Not for the puny. Not for the puny. Where's my... Fish! Found it. Found it. Found it. Found it. Oh! Woo, baby! What is it? Red nose and killdeer. Look here, look here. Bring back Sad Song Sunday. I miss Sad Song Sunday. Tom Kelly Outdoors, how you doing? I just loaded up my bait bucket. What I normally do is I butcher on the line a lot of times. There goes Grant, bring back Sad Song Sunday. Y'all want me to bring back Sad Song Sunday for real? Y'all sight. Y'all sight. Figured y'all be tired of that. Cook Sunday without you singing. Whiskey woman, pour me something. My homesteading's in the house. Look here, coming in here wide open sideways. I've missed you all. I've been working, but I miss you all. God, I miss you all. I need something right now. I need something right now. I'm trying to. I gotta get this kayak out of here. It's right in a flipping way. Somebody come pick this kayak up and take it home with you. Trapper J Outdoors. Listen to me right here now. If you wanna get Trapper J's got a good video out, a shop video. I've learned a lot of what I need to do in my shop, my skinning shed. Bring back Sad Song Sunday. The only reason I slowed down on Sad Song Sunday is because I didn't want nobody to get burned out on the same old crap that I sang. 70 songs, 60 songs is a lot of songs to learn without looking at any paper. But I just don't want y'all to get burned out. You know what I'm saying? You know. People get tired of hearing the same old shakaka. I know I do. And if I ain't got something to show you or something to do, love you, bub. Granite. Take it for granted. Take it from granted. Everything spicy. I caught a little bit of your live stream last night. You look here at this crap that you're going. Try to get it live. Oh man, I hope you do. I miss your lives, buddy. I guess I got a lot of room to talk, don't I? Miss your lives, and everybody hollering they miss my Sad Song Sunday. I've had a lot of people call me, and I didn't intend, and I wish I didn't have to work. Bartender needs a job. Bartender needs a job. I know. Hunting and stuff with J&J is in the house. Woohoo! I've been working on butchering meat, Trapper. Chili man. But Trapper J's got a good video out. If you haven't seen Coffee Outdoors video, and not because he gave me a shout out, I learned. I just throwed an old sink away not too long ago, Trapper. After seeing what you've done with yours, you're talking about dummy. Work, trapping, and school sports take up a lot of time. It does. I'm going to have Sad Song Sunday this Sunday. It's going to be at 7 o'clock. Sad Song Sunday right here in the old shed at 7 o'clock. I'm not going to go no 3 or 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. John T. Cash is one of them that absolutely just, Grant and Janet, Joey, Whiskey Woman. People's reach out to me and I'm going to have it on Sunday at 7 o'clock. We'll go a couple of hours. I'm not going to do a whole big bunch of singing, a whole big bunch of songs. I'm not going to put no pressure on myself to learn a whole lot of stuff. You know what kind of music I do, what I like to fool with. We go a couple hours on Sunday. We start about 7 and ended out about 9. That'll give me time to get myself together and get to bed. I've been getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, fill the sink, wash off the blood, snap and dry. Yeah, I appreciate you, Bree. Whiskey Woman, I appreciate you, honey. Yeah, this is what I carry. Look here. I dug this thing out. Look at this thing. Look at that. This used to be my lunchbox in the coal mine. You ain't never been in the coal mine, and you know what a lunchbox is. That's your bit box. String bean, baby. Yeah, it's an old bit box, man. I carry all my scent calls, all my other, I got skunk in there too. Woo, baby. Lousy, Hazel. Yep, that's my old lunchbox from the coal mine. Cold-blooded and cold-hearted. I told you what? Sure what, you know. Yeah, I know it, Beck. I know it. I mean, there wasn't no particular reason that I quit. I just didn't want people to get burned out. That's the only reason. You know, people get tired of hearing the same old crap. And but if these 4 or 5 show up, that's 4 or 5 I can sing to. That's what I started it for anyway. I didn't start it to be no big whoop-de-doo. But I put pressure on myself, and it got to where the joy was about gone out of it. I put pressure on myself. There'll be days I probably won't have it. Oh, that foot is great. That foot is flipping. That foot is wonderful. Still sore. You know, still a little sore. It's going to be sore for a while. But I hiked a little over 1.5 miles the other day. And went to all my sets. All but about 4 or 5. And no issues. So the foot's doing good. The foot's doing great. Yeah, Tom Kelly, honey, let me tell you, buddy, it's been a long haul, son. I cut my trap season short last year because of it. And I went back and watched the video, and you can tell how depressed it made me, knowing that I was going to pull my traps. But it is what it is. But Trapper Jay's got a good video out, his shop video, and I learned a lot. You pick up little pieces from one another and learn little things. And I've learned a lot from Dwayne Lazar, Triple Nickel Trapping, B&O, Trapper Jay, Coffee Outdoors. The list, I mean, ain't no sense in going down the list, but I'll go over and I'll see a little something in the shop, and I think, well, why didn't I think of that, or why didn't I do that? And I'm going to change this whole situation around. Everybody that's going to be changed in here. Because it's a little handier. It makes your trapping a little more enjoyable when you've got stuff right there handy to work with. If you're all the time hunting for your clips and your shears and your knives and your sharpeners, it makes a heck of a time taking care of business. It does. But I'm going to change some things up. Love you, Brady. Come back and see me. I'll be having sets on Sunday, this Sunday at 7 o'clock. John T. Cash. And John T. he absolutely tore my world up. John T. tore my world up. I'm an old softy. And John T. Cash tore my world up. And if I don't do nothing but sing to 3 or 4, that's 3 or 4 I'm going to sing to. Get your work done, Bree. I'm going to bring all my Gunslinger Outdoors. Now let me tell you something right there's one, son. Hey, you talking about a big deal right there's a big deal. If y'all don't have Gunslinger, y'all need to go check him out. Hey, preppers and dehydrators, no gloves. What? No gloves now. What? Pump your brakes. No gloves now. Tight. Yes, do. Pretty please. Oh, Mo, honey. You don't have to. If I know people want me around, I'll be around, you know. But they're going to be haters. They're going to be people not wanting you around. My dang channel. You're my peoples. Team Ambush. I got to get that spoon out to you, brother. I haven't forgot. I've got to get CDs and DVDs out to my Patreons, regardless. I've still got Patreons. I've got Crazy Ann and Get Her Done Granny, Container Man 68. A lot of people losing their Patreons. Rightly so. But I've got Team Ambush a poon. I got him a head knocker poon coming. I got to send it out to him. I'm gonna do a live stream on finishing that thing up. It's gonna be pretty. Made out of cherry. Tying up a few loose ends. Been working on drags today. Let me show you my drag. This is one of 4. Poon smacking. Let me tell you something, son. A cow drag this off. He just keep on going. Galleon Adventures, looky here coming in. Brand spanking new, I hope. I've said that before, and they said, buddy, I've had you a while. But I didn't know. A gator catcher, look at that. That's a 5/8" roof bolt. I wished I had the head showing you what it looked like. Y'all know what a roof bolt is? I need some poons, Ro. Got you covered. I got to send your stuff out. I got to send Jimmy C's stuff out. I'm so behind. I mean, people say, oh, buddy, you just don't want to. I'm just. Roof bolt. Roof bolt. In the coal mine now. I'm an old coal miner. A roof bolt is a big steel rod with a square head on it. You drill your hole. You back your bed out. It could be 5 foot. It could be 6 foot. It could be 4 foot. You put a resin stick or a glue stick, we call them glue, up in there. Then you shove your roof bolt in behind it, and you spin it a little bit. It's got a big plate on it. It goes on the end of it, like a washer, square washer. You put your glue up, drill your hole, back out, put your glue up, grab your roof bolt, shove it up the hole, spin a little bit, hold it. Got a big machine that does it. You hold it for 2 or 3 seconds. It's called pinning. And that's what we do in the mines. That's what holds the top up. There's my hero, Papa Rome's. Rome's a wild. Kick back. He was flexing for the camera on. He was flexing for the camera on Instagram. If you ain't got Papa Rome's on Instagram, if you ain't got Papa Rome's on his page or his YouTube channel, he lives a lifestyle now, let me tell you. I don't know what the heck he's doing. I don't know what the heck he's doing on daggone YouTube. He needs to be on Nat Geo. But anyway, we got us a good burn on our clevis. Flow Rider Daddy is in the house. Let me tell you something there. 5/8 inch roof bolt. This thing weighs about 5 pounds. Weight don't matter. This thing right here will catch regardless. Let me tell you, that's a grapple right there. That thing's about 5 pounds. And I've got 4 of these for drags. I don't care how you flip it, it's going to hang. So Sad Song Sunday, we'll resume this Sunday, 7 o'clock. Bring you something to drink if you're not inclined to alcoholic beverages. What are you running? Then on 3s. I'm running that on the number 3. All my traps are waxed and in sandwich bags. I run them on Galleon Adventures. Come on in. I'm glad you're here. These people in the stream right here, don't let them get away from you. Sorry, I don't drink. You quit drinking when they invented funnels. I'm running them on number 3s. The law is kind of queer here in Kentucky when it comes to trapping. I think it's 6 inch or 6.5 inch jaw spread perpendicular from the jaws. And a 4 is, I think it's a little iffy. And if you get a game warden that's kind of rough around the edges or new, thanks for coming in, Galleon Outdoors. I appreciate you. Looky here, Eamon 99 TV coming in here sideways. Nick Wells, come on in. 3 is good. Yeah, 3's what I run, Nick. That's the biggest. I was running 4s. And I got to reading up on the law, and then I measured my traps perpendicular from the jaws, and I thought, man, that's kind of iffy. You know, they could very well say, oh no, that's too big, or you know, then you get a big citation. They pull your traps for you, or confiscate your traps. So a 3, and I have caught a lot of cod in 1 3/4. Yeah, 3 for Kentucky animals. Yeah, Nick, that's the same. Yep, I'm the same way. Yeah, we can run 3s. You can run any size you want to as far as water sets, but they can't be out of the water. None whatsoever. You can't. You can run. Which of course kind of our 360 or 330s. Which the long spring. Yeah, you can run any size on the water sets as far as beaver sets. But I'm thinking about switching everything over to the Raphael Scrapper in the house. I'm thinking about switching everything over to Bridgers. I was watching your video the other day again. I watched it twice, Papa Rome's, about how you modified your traps for the added spring, and Yeah, I mean, if you don't quite understand something somebody's explaining, or if you want to go back and reiterate, you can go back and reiterate. That's a good thing about YouTube. But I was watching it again, and the comparison of the MB550 and the Bridger, taking that that frame for that spring, cutting it down, nobody thought of that. Nobody have ever thought of that. I wouldn't have. I mean, probably some people have, but just didn't want to cut the. But I thought that smooth how that they could spread that or bend that with that chain hooking through that end piece to that spring. That's just that to me. That's smooth sailing, son. I've got some add-ons to my long springs. I'm gonna be running long springs, man. You talk about making one tough. These are spring assists. That's the ticket. You can buy them all day long. These set, which now, when it comes to these are my water sets. When it comes to now, let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask you fellas, you all a question right up in here. Okay, how many traps have you seen? And by the way, I'm gonna talk about this here in just a minute. I should turn the name around because they ain't giving me $1. Look at, I'm gonna talk about this here in just a minute. Now, how many Ewanses? Because I had to ask a question. We all know what this is on the end of the trap, right? Do we know what that little piece of metal is? That's an old one now. Look how it's made. Look what an 1/8" cable. Well, yeah, it's a drowner. But have you seen the nail? The nail? I haven't got one, I don't think. Son, this one right here has had some pressure put on it. I love this crap, I swear I do. Look at the pressure that thing's had on it. Look at that. Look at that. These are called, a lot of people call them single springs, these are called bobtails. Old timer calls them bobtails. Bobtail, one spring. Still got fur in it. Whoops, sorry y'all for the softies. Bobtail. Bobtail. Woodchuck. But have you seen the nails that they entrust? Look here, still got Bobtail. Hello, Bob. Where's your tail? Anyway. Eat up with it, son. They make the old timers, they had a spike. Or the older traps had the spikes in them, which I would not in no way trust. You drove it into a log, some type of anchor that you could nail it into. Just a little old, look like a horseshoe nail. So it looked like a little key, triangle key steel. That's what it looks like. It looks like a horseshoe nail. You know, one of those flooring nails. Yeah. Look online, Papa Rome's. I mean, it's just good. It's just good. To me, it's just, what the heck's going on here, boys? It's just good, good information when it comes to Pop, I've got a trap out there in the old shed, and I need to go out there and get it. If y'all wait just a minute. I need to show Papa them old traps. I showed you my old traps, so didn't I? I showed you my old ones, right? Was you live when you seen my old ones? I've got one out there that was made in 1863 up to 1915. 1863 is a patent date on it. and they shut down in 1915. Non-trapping. They made a driver on the end on these as well. Get her done, Granny. Yeah. Well, I've got a Sergeant, I've got a Diamond, and I got a Gibbs. And there's my get her done, Granny, boys. But Papa Rome's, they made a driver. If you'll look at your older traps, they made it looked like an old flooring board nail. Kind of looked like a horseshoe nail on this ring. And all that was for was to drive that into a log or a drag. And to trust that, there would be no way. I wonder how many traps were lost trusting those things. And these traps has been dandies for water sets, for coon, raccoon. You got to watch what you say now. Folks around here call it, they don't say raccoon, but YouTube has been striking people for saying the other word. Why? I have no idea. But anyway. That's nuts. Lost a big coyote, 26-inch rebar spike. Ooh, baby. Well, I trap on a haul road. That's what you're speaking of. Yeah. There's traps. There's probably, when you're hunting for sheds, if it's a widely used trap area, you never know. Looky here, Carter's Eats. I love Carter's Eats. Arthur is my hero. Faith in the Fallen. I've been meaning to do something forever. I'm slow. Marcos. Yeah, buddy. Don't tell me I don't watch you, son. Yeah, buddy. I seen that. What was that nasty stuff you seen the other day? I watch. What did you put in ice cream? What was that? Cheese! That was cheese and ice cream. If y'all don't have Marcos, go check Marcos Eats out. Yeah, buddy. Go check him out. Yeah, buddy. But these spring assists, find one that ain't watered up on this Chicago. Yeah, buddy. Spring assists, they go in here. See how that worked? Show you again. See how this works? The spring assists. You're talking about poundage. That little spring right there. Them little spring assists on long springs. You can buy them all day long. Well, you can buy them all day long. I'm not going to say who you can buy them off of. But you can buy a spring assist, and it bumps that pressure up. Because YouTube, that's what I'm messing around with. Last video I posted a lot of course, but yeah. Well, now guns don't matter. I mean, I don't know about now, but the spring assists, the guns. Go check out Hickok 45. You want to see some Faith in the Fallen. Them spring assists are bad, mammy jammy, son. Yeah, that made a world of difference in that trap. Joey in here? Where's Joey at? Where you at, Joey? Where you at, Joey? Joey, flip your dog over. Reset. Golly. Son, you talking about tough. That's tough right there. That's some bad stuff right there, son. I ain't kidding. You know what's bad? Let me tell you what's bad. It's bad having a doggone knee replacement and breaking them over your knees. Papa Rome's, I think, man, you can help some people. I got a plan. I got a plan, man. I got a plan, man. Oh, shikaka. It hurts when you got a knee replacement, man. I'm just telling you. I'm not whining. I'm just stating facts. Joey. Yeah, I believe you can help some people. I got a plan. I got an invention. I got a secret invention. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I believe I got a plan. I got an invention that I'm going to come up with. I need somebody to help me. Somebody you can trust. A lot of times you come up with inventions and you see them on other things after you've thought of them. And you'll be like, that wasn't on there before. Built and dang, freezing 24. No, I got an invention for that knee. For those fellas that like to set traps, even the coil springs, and don't like to get on the ground. Since I've had my knee replacement, I've not been much of a kneeler. I'm going to tell you, and I don't know how this foot's going to do. I've got down a couple times to try it out, but excuse me, didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. Who else we got in here, Bones? Come on in. Come on in. We're not going to stay long. I'm not going to keep everybody long. I know they got things they want to do. It's cold here too. Miss Joy's supposed to get snow later. Ooh, baby. Y'all send some of that my way. Send me some snow. Okay, Raphael, I appreciate you, honey. Gotta eat something. Be back soon. Y'all gotta get me a chewbacca. Chew tobacco. You know it's sirs. Rod, look here, Rod. My hillbilly brother. 110%. No joke about it. Right there, Rod Markins. You better check him out. No joke. I had my good jeans on this morning. Wife's gonna kick my rumpus. She's gonna kick me right square in the crack when she gets home. She sees these jeans. Get her done. Lord, yeah. Lord, yeah, Mama. Lord, yeah, Mama. Now, on to this. I'm not going to show. Buddy, it ain't time yet. I got about, what is today? Today's Halloween night. Daggone, no wonder I'm so ugly. I got 12 more days, honey. 12 more days. From the raccoon trap building. Someone ran over it. Did you run over it? You had to run over it. Where was it at when it got run over? That's the question. Becky still in here? She's still in here. I bet. Janet's still in here, I bet. Sad Song Sunday will be this Sunday. I'm giving it out now. It'll be this Sunday at 7 o'clock. You're going to hear some bailing and wailing and whacking and the beating on the guitar. Come on out. I'll try to bring a good vibe, a good time, a good laugh, a good giggle. Come on out and hang out with me just a little while. I'm not going to run them no 3 or 4 hours, though. No. Do you map, Papa Rome, do you map your trap line out? Am I the only Jasper that does that? I've got Lauren Pack, Lauren Outdoors, sponsoring my trap season this year. And I'm working with another sponsor, I hope. Don't know, waiting on the email. I hope. Just for the trap season. It's not nothing permanent. It's just for the trap season. Trap season going to run from November the 12th till February. The last day of February. The last week I normally start backing out and pulling traps. Usually it takes me about 4 days to pull my traps. So, about the last week of February, trap season's over. Everything should be good. Side by sides ready, new tars. Everything's winterized. Good to go. My traps are boiled, waxed, put in sealed containers. They're ready to go. Drags are being made. The bait's in the freezer. I got deer, squirrel, turkey, fish, and chicken. So I processed probably 65 bags yesterday. So processed about 65 bags yesterday. That's enough to get me through, and I got to make 30 more gallon of wax dirt. I've got 10 gallons to start out with. I'll be using dry sieve dirt until the season changes, and as the season changes, I'll move over to wax dirt, or as I catch, or as I see fit to. I don't run my wax dirt in dead heat of the 60-degree weather. You're wasting wax dirt. But I can't see the chat. Anybody talking? Yeah, everybody's right here. Yeah, my chat was stuck. Mike, what did Mike say? Sorry I missed you yesterday. Yeah, I called you. Just want to check on you. You was on my mind, buddy. Nothing major. You're just on my mind. That's why I called. A lot of times it's called not to need nothing or want nothing. It's just called to say, hey buddy, how you doing? You'll be surprised how them hey buddy, how you doing phone calls will help a feller. I know y'all have helped me a whole lot through the healing process of this foot. And just a phone call, card, buddy miss you, buddy hope you okay today. That changes the whole perspective of your friendship. It does. So, I went, which I tore this one in half. Wished I hadn't have. But y'all get an idea of what my trap pan's going, my trap pan covers. Gotta go, old buddy, and getting ready to work. Wanted to say hello. Buddy, be careful today, Ron. Be careful out. Be careful. But I went to the different trap pan covers. I was using just regular non-bleached coffee filters. These are non-bleached coffee filters, but they're the cone shaped. That's all you need. You don't need to go buy a big bunch of expensive trap pan covers. I got mesh out the hind end. I got wax paper out the hind end. This is what you want. This will deteriorate just enough and work to keep dirt out from under your pan. That's what I've always used. I've always used non-bleached coffee filters. Fold them, place them, set it and forget it. But I'm going to the cone-shaped coffee filters this year. We sure love you, Waste Mike. That's a fact, Jack. That's just a simple truth. Get her done. Granny doesn't last much longer. Yeah. Mike's had a hard time the past few days. Well, given where he lives, I agree with you. Given where he lives, I agree with you. I gotta replenish my food pack. My food container. This is what keeps me alive. At times. My scripts and my little crescents. Where's my little crescent wrench at? There, had it. Where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over and I thought I found true love. So I just got a copy right there. Give me a sucker. Give me a sucker, sucker. Be me. If I eat one, I'd be a sucker. Eat the sucker. Bigfoot, look here, hide and seeker. I love that. Woo! I failed y'all with my name. Ain't that a shame? I've got all my GoPro junk out, man. I've got clips, ties. I got enough Chicago out here to. I don't know why I do that, but I do that all the time. I need to get that out of there. Woo! Saran wrap, wax paper, coffee filters, mesh. Getting worse. Bigfoot, silver, hide seeker. Fool right around there, Mike, and they'll find you laid up somewhere, son. You hear me putting head? Fool around now, fool around. I ain't gonna stay on here much longer. Y'all stay with me just a little while longer and we'll be off here. We'll be out of here. I got to try to come up with an 1/8" cable for that drag. Still looking for some Asian girls to walk on my back. Good luck with that, son. You go to Ferndale and find you somebody walk on your back. Anyways, head up Ferndale, get in the car, get in the truck, go up Ferndale and stop at the first red light. You'll find all kinds of people that'll walk on your back. When we going hunting, hurting, hunting. Yellow Pages Mac. Might go up Ferndale. He'd get somebody walk on his back. He may not like the way they walk on his back, but he'll walk on his back. Huh? Hey! Whoa! You'll think they're walking on your back. We're working on stretch boards, hopefully in the next week or so. Hopefully. I gotta get my tub out here. I gotta go ahead and get my pickling solution made. It don't lose its strength, trust me. People say, oh, it loses its strength. No, it don't. He better get more than penicillin. He better get more than penicillin if he goes Ferndale, get somebody walk on his back. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I got a video of making that drag. I'll upload probably tomorrow. I'm going to spend the day with Mama tomorrow. I got some business to take care of. Me and Mama got some business to take care of, and I won't be on YouTube none at all. You see the bear I got? Yeah, I seen that. What do you think that thing weigh? About 300? What do you think that thing weigh? She's ornery. She jumped on to me the other day. She's a sight, buddy, that woman is. Think about moving everything out my skinning shed in here. I'm thinking about it. Thinking very seriously about it. Mike, I have to juice up on B12 before he goes to Ferndale. He better be getting vitamin D, B12, vitamin C. I started to say something better not. If he heads to Ferndale. He needs to go up there and make a video. That thing go viral. Mike would be viral if he done a video on Ferndale. Oh. I like to date these traps here. I like to date these. I don't know if they're both of Ferndale. They see it's both of Ferndale. They'd be on, son. He'll be on, son. He'll be on like Donkey Kong. She's on it, baby boy. Not on his head. Brother, I'm running PVC. I don't do wood. I've got a 4-inch and a 6-inch PVC. Yeah, PVC. You can take a half drum. Yeah. You can take you a piece of polypropylene. I guess is what you call it, plastic drum. Cut it out the same size as your flashing beam, and you will absolutely love it, son. You will. And I know it's kind of gross for people that don't understand. Caleb Moore, come on in, honey. Come on in. Come on in. We have a trap dog. If you'll notice a lot of times, depending on the kind of wood grain you run on your flashing beam, a lot of people run oak, stuff like that, and I know it makes a difference. But thank you, Caleb, I appreciate that, honey. Once that blade gets between that flash and that board, yep. Team Ambush knows what I'm talking about. Once that blade gets between that flesh and that board, you can get a good cut, but you're working for it. You put it on PVC, and it's a lot less work. It's a lot less work. I run a 4-inch, and a 6-inch, and all I have to do is slide them over I got a regular flashing beam built, wooden flash beam. All I gotta do is slide my PVC off and slide my other PVC on. I need to show that setup. But you're not working. A lot of people go buy a big necker knife, which is nice if you've got that kind of money. Me, I think I got mine from F&T's, and I've got a Weeby. That's what I'll do. The next trap talk we have, I'm gonna rearrange my whole. See, I don't want to do it out here because it makes such a mess. I got an old shed out, cobbed up side shed off my wood shop, and I got a wood burner out there. And that's mostly. I need to rearrange everything. I've got it piled, stacked. It's awful. I gotta have it cleaned out the next few days. But if you run PVC. Excuse me, if you run a PVC Paparones, between that wood will give. Well, it does. That's what caused me to go to PVC. There's no give. Between that blade and that flesh, you're not working for that cut, for that scrape. You're not working for it. It's there. That's awesome. Team Ambush runs a PVC. That's all I've tried the wood, and I just work, and it just slip and slide and push, and you run into a spot that's kind of iffy, and you push until you make it real iffy. So I use PVC. It's what I've used. It's what I've always used. Just good old PVC. I got my flashing beam attached. It's attached, and all you do is cut your. Depending on how you anchor your flashing beam, a lot of people I've seen just put them on their leg or put them on their stomach and flash, which is fine if you're used to that. Never use wood. Some Coon Creek Outdoors beam made them. A few up. Yep. That's all I've ever had ever since I've been trapping. You know what? PVC, but people do different. However, you know, I mean, people say, well, you need to do this or you need to do that. You do what works for you. What puts puts them on the wall. You know, that's the best thing to do. But I've always, when I attach my flashing beam, I attach it to the wall and the floor. And it's on an angle. It's right dead level with my, right below my chest. And I can slip that 6-inch off, put a 4-inch on there. Or I can slip that 4-inch off, put that 6-inch on there, and lock right in. Push it up, ain't no give to it. You can't do nothing with it. It's there. I thought about putting it on hinges, though. I swear I have. Thought about putting it on hinges where I could just set it up in the wall, pin it when I need it, set it down and pin it. That's an idea right there. Save me some space. That's my problem, running out of space. Got things piled, flipping everywhere. And if I can hinge that thing, where I can set it up and pin it, hit out of the way, you know, when I need to do my fleshing, I just unpin it and set it down and pin it back. There it is. Slide my PVC on, go at it. But I need to come up with something like Trapper Jay's got. I need me a Coon Creek Outdoors, Coon Creek. Few, yeah. You know, it just depends on. Had a fella to put a bunch of the stretchers out in my truck. I don't know where he got them. I guess I've always had wood beams, but issue. That's when you need larger ones. Yeah, that's. Man, I need to come up with a. You can sit down, part engineer, and just your imagination take you a long way. But I like to put mine on hinges where I can fold it up out of the way, and when I need it, just unfold it and set it down and put my PVC on it. Because my PVC, the way my beam is built, I think it's 4 inches, and that PVC will slide right on that and lock. I'll have to show it to you. The groove cut out in the bottom where to push on and lock. I mean, it can't go nowhere. And you can do whatever you got to do. But PVC, man, you don't work for the cut. You know, once you put them on a flashing beam, you don't work for the cut. You don't work for the scrape. Wood, I've always had to work. Seemed like, you know, push, miss. You can take a PVC flashing beam, roll it around, do your deed, work it all the way to the end and flip him around, turn him over. 4-inch and 6-inch. I find it works real good for me. Now if you're going to split him and use him, you know, it don't matter what size you run. You can run a whatever you want to run. But heavy gauge PVC is where it's at for me. I've always used PVC. I've had the polypropylene plastic, or HTP or TE or whatever you call that stuff. I've got a barrel that I use for my runners on my poke sled, and that's just as good. You can cut it and mount it right on the board. Same stuff. If you watched Mountain Man, it's the same stuff that he made the dog runner sleds out of. It's the same stuff. You can take polypropylene or high density, and I can weld on that kayak. Same weld as you would if you get metal. You can't take it's got to be that kind of plastic though. It's got to be that high density stuff. You can't take a drum barrel. You know, a drum barrel is a different, or a bucket. It's a different material. It won't weld. But you can take that high density plastic and you can weld. If I got a crack or anything in that kayak, I can weld that crack up with that. If you watch the zoo, what's his name? Can't think of his name now. Okay, here coming in here sideways, Crazy Ann. That song that Faith in the Fallen made, man, that was flipping unreal. I love that song. That was good, wasn't it? Yeah, Papa Rome, just try it. Just try it. Try it with the. Yeah, it was amazing. I thought it was too. If y'all haven't seen that video, you need to go check out Faith in the Fallen. Their song that they had wrote for Crazy Ian. Yeah, just try it. Just try it, Papa Rome. Just try PVC one time. Whether it be on a raccoon or Bob or whatever. I'm waiting for you to make me a song now. Oh, that'd be a sight. I gotta do an intro video. I gotta do an intro video for my trap videos. I got one started but don't like it. And Edie's doing some fiddle work and Lauren Outdoors. They want to verify what I do on my getting stands. Man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, buddy. Ain't no joke. Try that PVC though, Papa Rome. Just try it out. Try it one time, whether it be on a raccoon or a possum or whatever you got, whatever you want to try it on. Try it out, and let me know what you think of it. That's the only way to go. For me, that's the only way I know to go is PVC. Works out a whole lot better. You don't work near as hard for the cut. I like to this season. Yeah. Yep. Try it out and tell me what you think. Just cut your piece of PVC pipe half. Measure the width of your flashing beam or a flashing beam, and just take your grinder or whatever and just cut that pipe in half. It'll cap right over top of that board. If you want to, bolt it right down to the sides. That's, as long as you got that PVC surface, walk off with it, son. And you won't work near as hard, especially if you got something big. You know what I'm saying? If you've got a good sized coyote, you don't want to take it. Shouldn't take you but just a little bit to have him took care of. And if you like Dwayne Lazar, triple nickel trapping, you're going to have to hire somebody to help him skin. Dang, son, he's putting hurt on coyotes. Dwayne's got it going on now. Muskrat Outdoors, y'all keep up with him. That's Papa Rome's. That's the people that sorry, not talking right now, doing some books. Taxman. Ooh, Lord, Taxman. Homestead and the Hardways in the house. Golly. How big are the coyotes up there? I've caught them. They're not huge. Did he have a good... I didn't get to watch this morning, Joey. They're not huge. 40, 45 pound. Average. Some of them 35. Mountain trapping's tough, man. It ain't like just driving out there and checking your line. A lot of people has a lot of misconception when it comes to where I live. I mean, out western Kentucky be a different story. Kind of flatlands, you know what I'm saying? But right there in the hills and hollers, up the ridge, over the ridge, around the cliff line, back down the ridge. And you get there the best way you can. I've got videos that I haven't posted of me packing coyotes out. Homestead and the Hardway is in the house, and I'm glad you are. Yeah, that's a good. That's a same size yokes here. Yeah, that's about our average 45, 35, 45. I think the biggest one I caught was year before last. He was right at about 50 pounds. He might have been pretty close. About 48 or 49. I got scales out there in the other shop. I always weigh and log, and yeah, that's a big That's a big dog right there, son. 62.5 pounds. I could imagine lugging one of those out across my shoulder. Nobody. Nobody. But, you know, that's what the poke sled is for. That's what the deer cart is for. I pulled a deer cart when we didn't have enough snow, and I pulled the poke sled when we had enough snow. And that's how I worked my way around. This year it's going to be on the side-by-side, and I'll be doing very little hiking. Probably more toward the end of the season. I'll be up on the ridge line, if the foot allows it. If the foot allows it. Sometimes you got to do what you're able to do and not what you want to do. But I think year before last, my biggest one was, he was right at 50. 40, I seem like about 47 pounds. Could have been. Could have been. Could have been. Your average girl, looky here. Oh, I've been meaning to do an update on my foot. Man, you ought to see that foot. I know Trapper J likes my feet and all, him and Grant. Trapper J likes my feet. Trapper J likes my feet. He won't admit it, but he likes my feet. Moho. Moho, I like it. Moho. We all like feet. Get it. 50, 55 pound normal down here, yeah. I ain't seen nothing manged out so far. Now, year before last I caught one I thought was old. Did your what come that count? Who Mo? I thought I caught an old one year before last, and I rolled him over, and I said, "Whoa, baby, bad idea. You're not going home with me, son." Roho. Roho, moho. Roho. Rojo Rodriguez. Rojo Rodriguez. But the foot looks good, man. I was gonna tat on some of them scars, but they don't look good enough to tat on. You know what I'm saying? I had some crazy ideas for some of them scars, but with ink, but they don't look good enough to tat on. So, the one on the side of my foot does. Ink fanatic. Rojo. Cornholio. Y'all get me started. Mo, get me started. Empty outdoors in the house. Come on in, my brother. We're just talking flesh and beams and skin and knives and traps. And rojo. Life Seeker. Get started. Let's go. Back on the prowl. Tomorrow I gotta take my mom. She got a lawyer's visit tomorrow. Go ahead for a second. I gotta take my mom to town. Me and mom's gonna go spend dinner. Aquaticness. Look here, coming in here sideways. Sideways. I gotta take my mom to town. We're gonna go out and have dinner, and she's got a visit with the lawyer's office tomorrow. So sideways even. We used to say it in the coal mine all the time. Coming in here sideways like that. Coming in here sideways. I've been tying up a few loose ends, prepping for the season. Sideways. Come on in here sideways. Come in here sideways. I've been tying up a few loose ends on the trap season. B, come in here sideways. What's wrong with you? We say that too. Coming in sideways. In a hurry all the time. Been making drags this morning. We're not done yet, but been making some nice drags, man. I'm proud of this drag right here. Look at this thing. 5 pound pure steel, boy. Look at it right up in here at this hotel. Gosh, dog. That's a drag now, son. Let me tell you something, brother. Coyote run off with this, let him go free. Let him go free, boys. Let him go free. That's 5/8 inch rebar. We roof bolts. Shit happens. Shit happens. Where's he at? Shit happens. Look at you coming in here sideways. No, that's for a number. That's for I've got a place. I've got actually 3 places on my line. Coyotes have been using tremendously. And there's no way to anchor. There's no way to drive. You can't tether. There's nothing to tether to. It's a rock pile. And there's no way to anchor a trap. So we're gonna make drags. What I'll do is I'll tether that to my trap, throw this over in the brush pile, bed my trap, and go on my merry way. He'll not go nowhere with this thing, trust me. There's no way possible he's going to remove this 5 pound steel, and it's going to grab everything he can get its hands on. It'll put the brakes on him. You don't want to be carrying him too far. What movie watch today? Yes. I love Lord of the Rings. Kind of strange, ain't it? I love Lord of the Rings. I use brush drags. Yeah, I need to look at that. I'll tell you what happened one time, and this is just, looks like you mean it. Put them brakes on. Put them brakes on, son. What's wrong with you? Beep, beep, back it up. What broke me from brush drags, cutting brush drags? I watched Rambo last week. Was it any good? Live Seeker. I'm jumping all over the place. Squirrel! Squirrel! Me too, NBA. So many people say it's boring. And I'll tell you a movie that I've watched 1,000 times. Every time it comes on, I say, man, I ain't never seen this movie. That kills my wife. It's Jaws. I am hung on Jaws. I have been all my life, ever since it came out, ever since I looked to watch it. Quentin was always my hero in the movie. No spoilers. Yeah, I haven't watched The Last Blood. Squirrel! Reason I quit using brush drags, homesteading the hard way, I had a place up on the field that it didn't have no way to tether. And I thought, that was before I even thought about building a drag. I thought, well, I'll cut me a treetop out, brush out, and I'll tether to it, and he'll get hung up. And they was wearing this field out, man. They was absolutely putting the smoke on the backside of this field. And as soon as I cut the dang treetop, I made it look as natural as possible. They quit using that. Just as soon as I changed the landscape, man, no coyotes, nothing. I appreciate that. I appreciate all that y'all do for me. But that's one of the reasons I don't use brush drags. I try not to change the landscape. If they're used to seeing a tire, you can take a truck tire, and I'm from Kentucky, we don't say tire, we say tower, okay? You take a truck tower, say like at the end of this season, I'll take a truck tar and take it up on my trap line and leave it. Just leave it. Just leave it. Don't mess with it. Let it sit there all summer long. And next winter, you can go up there and you can bait in the back of that tower, inside that tower, and you can bait your trap right down the center of that tower. Raise that tower up, bait your trap, tether it, put that tower right back down and throw you some bait back in that tower, inside that tower. So you'll have to get over in that tower to get that bait. He ain't got no choice. He ain't got no choice. You go up there and hello, sunshine. He'll be right smack in the middle of that tower. He'll have that tower wore out, but he'll be right smack in the middle of it. You'll have a burning circle 4 foot wide. Oh, hell, what you all? Coyotes and bobs and skunks. I love catching skunk. I love catching skunks. I know that's strange. Inside that bucket there is some skunk essence. Pure right straight out of the skunk. Don't bother me a bit. Kills my wife, but it don't bother me a bit. A lot of people say, man, if y'all go to my Facebook page, y'all can see what the coyotes can do. Dwayne Lazar's putting hurt on coyotes. Man, he is coyote daddy. You can keep us. I love catching skunks, man. You really will. Yeah, I got a good snoot. Have you seen it? I'm about to pick up corn in my nose. Put your nose back in its holster, son, before it goes off. Put your nose back in its holster. That's what you tell nosy people. Hey, bud, put that nose back in its holster. I'm having trouble catching cats. Yeah, I like catching skunk now, I swear I do. Nothing thrills me no more to go up on my line and have big and stripey. Makes the day go good. Here comes the rain. Big stripey. Of course, I don't do my deeds here. I never do it way out in my house. I tell you one thing, I get skunk smells. I like never got that out. What says you use for bobcats? Look here, I was just talking about you just a few minutes ago, Trapper Jay. I'm gonna do a foot update, and I was telling them about did you like my big new foot? What says do I use for bobcat? I use 1 3/4 and 2s. They can get in whatever they want to get in as long as they stay there. I don't care. A lot of people say, well, buddy, 1 3/4 is too small. No. I had my best season ever was 1 3/4 and 2s. Purple Kush. I can tell you exactly what I'm telling you right now, boys. Y'all can say what you want to. People can promise you all kinds of stuff. If you want to take care of a skunk, I'm telling you the best way to do it, and it works. And I don't care what anybody says. Nobody's gonna change my mind. Tomato juice is a crock of crap. I'm gonna tell you right now. Tomato juice will not work. People say, "Oh yeah, it does." No, it don't. It just makes a mess. I can tell you exactly what'll get skunk spray off you, your clothes, your tools, your dog, and it works. Get you some baking soda. Get you some Dawn dishwashing liquid. Get you about a half a bucket of warm water. Put about a half a box in that, and it lasts. You don't have to throw it away and pour it out. Take that warm bucket, a half bucket of water, about 2.5 gallons, 3 gallon water, and a half a box of baking soda. and a good squirt of dishwashing liquid, and you can rinse them off, scrub them up, take them out, and they won't have no smell on them. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I caught when I caught my stripey. I wanted to keep it. My wife, she about I got skunk essence in my dinner, in my old dinner bucket right here. Crack that bad boy. Woo, honey child. Oh yeah, baby. It's in a sandwich bag in a Ziploc container. And right through that, son, it'll come right on through. That right there fits right down in my pack. Yeah, yeah. My father-in-law got my niece on one time, Trapper. He said, how in God's name you riding this thing? I said, usually buckle up and keep moving. Jim's Journey Grace is in the house. Trapper, he got in my truck and he said, how in the name of God are you riding this thing? I said, well, just put the key in it and mash the gas. Buckle up and go. Why? He said, man, it stinks like crap in here. I'm good, Jim. I've been MIA a little while. Trying to get caught up. Yeah. Yeah, Joey would. She don't pay attention to that. She's a holler rat. Aquaticness. Oh. We're just common folk, but I'm telling you now, you can take your little bit of dishwashing liquid and a little bit of baking soda. The first stripe I caught, I wanted to keep. And I searched online. Oh, everybody's coming up with all kinds of crap, son, all kinds of stuff to come up with. The only thing gonna work is baking soda as a neutralizer in that dishwashing liquid. I scrubbed that skunk hide up and put him on a stretch board, and I had him hanging in my shop, my wood shop then, or my wood shop now. Fellas come over and they said, "Bo, what'd you do with that skunk?" I said, "You don't smell him?" They said, "No, I don't smell him." I said, "He's right on top of your head." Tablet typing. About 125. If you sell them to these reenactments. If you sell to a private, I don't know what they bring on market with the way the market's working, but it's just screwed up. You're better off learning how to make your own materials. I'm telling you. And I've been into that for about a year now. And mucklucks, hats, scarves, wall hangers, you can sell them. That's how Bubby makes his living. I went to cut down. What? I went to cut down. I went to make the cut down legs and green stuff oozed out. You're supposed to take your syringe and save that. You know how much that is an ounce, buddy? Go to Tractor Supply. Thank you, Gemma, honey. I love you. Go to Tractor Supply. Listen to me, Trapper J. Go over and watch my buddy, Muskrat Outdoors. Go to Tractor Supply and get you a syringe bottle. And get you a syringe. Fill inside there. Pull that out. Put it in that syringe bottle. Squirt it. Do the same thing until it's empty. That stuff is like $30 an ounce. It is straight out like that right there. No additives. Big money, son. I'm telling you. You can sell it for right at $30. About 25 ounce of that stuff. Empty that out. Keep that. Hey, Mo! Moho! Moho. I can't do it. I can't call you that. Moho! Hey, Mo! But I got an intro I'm working on. Eileen Ballou, wonderful, wonderful person. Oh, where are you going, Mo? I'm working on the intro with Lauren Pax. Be on my trap videos. I'm super excited about that. I don't know what it's going to hold. I don't know what the future's going to hold. They may call me and say, pull it. I don't know, but they want to okay everything that I do as far as muskrat, $2, $15. Fox might bring 50. It's a targeted thing for me, Homestead and Hardway. If you make a fur trapper's hat, if you make a wall hanger or man cave or a she shed, if you make a coffee table throw, that's what I look at. If you're selling fur straight out, you're losing $25, $30 a hide. I'm telling you. Yeah, and all it takes is just a little bit of a few trials and errors and learning. Mucklucks, just a little bit of sewing, a little bit of learning how. You know how many coats I screwed up learning how? Oh, that's the best thing to screw up. Now raccoon hide, I love. Bobcat, thin as paper if you ain't careful. Skunk, thin as paper. Come down here. Ours don't get full like right now. No. Ours don't usually get full in about December. Yeah, rabbit furs are. Earmuffs. What I look at, your average girl, is earmuffs. When I think of rabbit, I think of earmuffs, add-ons, scarves. Those things you can do with this stuff, boys. Ours usually get full. They're full on about mid-December, toward the end of December. That gives me 2 months. When I think of December, I think of 2 months full fur. Now it depends on the weather, of course. Here it's been like flipping. Well, last trap season it rained the first month. I was wet the first month. I stayed wet. But I look at December as being, if I can make it the first month and a half without issue and have pretty good season. I'm full on. I'm full in by December. Everything I got's out. And that's when I start hitting ridge lines, cliff lines. I'm looking for the bobs. Yeah, Joey, they are. They are. Skunk hides. I've got that bag right there. That bag on top of, I don't know if y'all can see it or not. There's a bag up there. I've got hides that I've tanned probably 2 years ago, and I'm going to work up. I mean, I'm going to make something out of them. Ours might be close about that time. Close season in January. Yeah. Now it just depends. Now, like I say, if we get some snow and it turns off cold, super cold in December. Give it about 2 or 3 weeks, man, and they're full on. They're ready to go. The colder it is, of course, the better it is. But usually in December, toward the end of December, I've got 2 months to be full in. All the chips are out. All the chips are out. Everything's ready to go. Well, I've got a cousin that's wanting a Bobcat vest, and I'm gonna see that she gets one if she still wants it. But utilizing everything you can. Here in Kentucky, that's where it's at. My people didn't waste nothing. And if y'all know Steve Rinella, y'all know Steve Rinella, right? Some of you trappers, I know y'all know Steve Rinella, meat eater. He's eating some stuff I would not eat. Which I guess that's why he makes big dollars. I guess that's why his gun is patented by him. Baby booties roll, yep. Mucklucks. Mucklucks, to me, mucklucks and fur trapper hats and mitts. Coyote City. Plenty of cats, just can't get one. Chin sticks. Homesteading the hard way. Chin sticks in the funnel with a cubby set. Here's what I do to catch my cats, boys. And I just tell it like it is. I don't know if it works for everybody. I ain't gonna say it works for everybody. I'll build me a cubby, and I use chicken. I got a friend that supplies me. I got an $850 chicken froze in that freezer right now. People say you're lying out to your teeth. No, I'm not lying. That was a purebred broodcock. If anybody knows about fighting chickens, they know what I'm talking about. Can't say where he come from. Don't want to say where he come from. But I've got a purebred, proven broodcock in that freezer. He was $850 some. Try it. What to do homesteading hard. I'm not saying it works for everybody now. And I'm by no means a professional. And I'm not trying to come across like I am. Build your cubby. Brush it up. Build your cubby. Yeah, I bet you don't, Joey Stewart. I got an $850 proven broodcock in that freezer. Water hose. That thing cost $850. He got choked on something. My old buddy said, "Son, I got one I don't want to get rid of, but he's done." He said, "I put the medicine to him. I done everything but blowed in his hind end. He's still died." Anyway, homesteading the hard way. Build your cubby. He done everything but blowed in his hind end. Quietness. Build your cubby and funnel him in. Nice tight cubby. Go back in that cubby and put you some chicken. Put you some chicken. Go get you a chicken. If you've got friends that's got chickens, they've got dead chickens. Chickens die, chickens live. That's just the life of a chicken. Take that chicken and take you some fencing wire. Go right down at the base of a tree. Wire that chicken in. Wire him into that tree. Build your cubby. Bed your trap. About 8 or 9 inches out from that bait. Drop you some chin sticks. About 8 inches, 6-8 inches from your trap. Just like your trap. Just like this right here is your trap. Your trap's right here. Come right here and put you in the chin stick. Just a little chin stick. Maybe put your step over right here. See what I'm saying? Your trap's right here. That's the red zone. You got your cubby built. I'm not an artist, don't claim to be. You got your cubby built. Put your chin stick right here. All you gotta do is break off a limb and stick it in the ground right next to the G-trap. No more, no less. put your step over about right here. Ain't got no choice. Ain't got no choice. Don't leave him no choice to get in any other way. And what I use for cubbies, Rosie Brawlers. Put you some Rosie Brawlers in your cubby. Ain't got no choice but to go right where you tell him to go. If he wants that chicken, that's the only place, that's the only way he's got to go. Cut off all his options. Throw you in a chin, stick at the edge of your trap, and put your step over on the other side. He ain't got no choice. You left him nothing. Your cubby's probably about maybe 2 foot wide, maybe. The trap offset about 8 or 9 inches from your bait. Put your chin stick, put your step over. Yeah, that's my line. That's been my line for about 6 years. This makes six years. See, I made a deal with the coon hunters a long time ago. The raccoon hunters. I gotta be careful. The people that raccoon hunt, they've got, and I'll name off the hollers. You don't know what I'm talking about, but they've got Black Star, they've got Mill Creek, they got Rocky Branch. The rabbit hunters and the raccoon hunters, they have Ansel. Okay? Or Black Snake. Black Snake is Ansel. They run right together. I've got the Strip. I've got 16 Mile is what I've got. I don't bed no steel in their areas. They don't bring no dogs in my areas. That's just kind of an understanding we have. I've had that area for almost 6 years. Well, this will make 6 years. Place called the Double Humps. I bed up the mountain and out on 24 level. That's just toward Nathan Hill. It's called Nathan Hill. That's my area. That's where I go. I've got plenty enough room to run 50 traps. Some places doubles, some places singles. Some of them average 50 yards apart. Yeah, that's the way it is here. But I don't go up into Sailor Cemetery. I used to trap it and I give it up. I don't go up Mill Creek. I try to be respectful of raccoon hunters, rabbit hunters, and they usually call me and ask me, am I bedding? I can't type either. Butterfingers, I am. But that's the way we try to work it. Homesteading the hard way. Get you a wing, turkey feather, put you some bank line on it, hang it from a tree about head high. Take that feather and put you a little bit of beaver castor, dip in a little bit of beaver castor, or squirt you a little bobcat urine on it and let it fly in the wind. That's eye candy. Bobcat come along, they see that feather flapping in the wind, they getting curious. They'll come on down to see what you've got. You've got a chicken bedded, wired to the base of a tree. You know, we have some deals like that with other hunters. Respect them. I respect Buddy. I caught a preacher's dog last year. Okay? He called me. Real good man. He called me and said, Roland, where's your line at? I said, my line's the same place it's always been. It's going up by the Double Humps, all the way up the mountain, all the way out 24 level. So why? He said, well, I didn't think he was up that far. I said, my dog went around the cliff line, and I heard her yip, and I run to her. And he said, you caught her in a 1 3/4. And I said, buddy, I apologize. He said, buddy, don't apologize. You've got to ride as much trap as I have hunt. He said, I just won't run my dogs in there. That's the first time that I've ever caught anybody's dog in there. But I try to tell the raccoon hunters, all of them that I know, I've got probably 10 or 12 that live in this area. I tell them, I said, buddy, these still up in that holler. You better keep your dogs out. But now the 12th of November, am I live? It said I was live. It must have jumped. But the 12th of November, I usually start out bedding 5 traps a day. Bad juju, son. Yeah, it's just called Sailor Cemetery, Sailor Holler. I don't ever go around my boy's buried up there. I don't never fool with that cemetery. I go up there and put a shell on his grave every once in a while. Because there's coon that way. A rabbit coon. A rabbit raccoon. Gotta watch what I say, man. Y'all know me better than that junk. But people were conversating with Reaper Militia, and they wasn't calling it a raccoon. And YouTube was deleting comments left and right. Everybody knew what they were talking about. Anybody with any sense. Shorthand version 2, I don't like using it. Yeah, I don't use it. Yeah, I don't do that junk. That's ignorant crap. Shakaka. But anyway, I don't never trap up around the graveyard. Yeah. I'm looking for the word hillbilly to be a racist slur, and I hope not, man. I hope not. I hope hillbilly ain't never a racist slur. Cause I'm a dead dunking hillbilly. Looky here, True North Angler coming in here sideways. Come on in, pull you up a stump. Cracker gets you deleted now. Yeah. Well, that's what Amy Moore was calling me. She called me Bushcracker. And she said it kind of bothered her. And I said, why? Look here, Kentucky coal miner, son. Hey, wait a minute right here now. What do you call this right here? That's 5/8 inch. Kentucky coal miner, what do you call this right here? It's 5/8 inch. What do you call that right there? What do you call that right there? What do you call that? Let's see what you call it. It was 5 foot long. It was 5 foot long. And like never got it bent. My daddy's alive, he'd have bent it easy, I'd say, over his knee. Roof bolt, baby! That's a big 5/8 inch roof bolt, son. We made a big drag out of it this morning. I got about 3 of them coming, son. That's a drag, son. 5/8 inch roof bolt. Kentucky coal miner, yeah. I started boating with a Lee Norris. A Lee Norris. Which my dad run a single head. Gayless. Hold the world, son, right, ain't you, buddy? That's what I was telling some people here on YouTube. Yeah. Pin top, baby, pin top. Try to catch the miner all day long. Hurry, boys, hurry. Here comes the miner, hurry. Yeah, one, hurry. Roof rod. Yep. Homestead and Hardway, yep. I started out running a Lee Norris. I was so intrigued by watching them boys put steel up. Man, I said, I want to be a boatman. I found one lever on the boat machine. Leave her alone. That was the only lever I liked after I learned it. Leave her alone. When you start putting up cable boats, leave her alone. Buddy, can you run a boat machine? After I got my Boston papers. They said, buddy, you run that boat machine? No, I don't know how to run no boat machine. That's like running a shuttle car. Buddy, you know how to run a shuttle car? No, I don't know nothing about them. I can build your Bradish, but I ain't running your boat machine. I ain't running your shuttle car. Man, I love this right here now. They're right by alley. My dad run a single head Gayless. I believe it was a 300 when they first come out. Then he went to a long air docks. And they were still running Lee Norris's. Lee Norris's come out in the 60s. They were still running Lee Norris's when I started in the mines. And I want to learn how to run a Lee Norris. We put that fast speed. We'd have it wired up every time, son. We'd wire it fast speed up. You keep your fast speed wired up. Take a piece of wire your fast speed up. Wide open. Wide open. Slap a chuck on it, throw it up and go. Hang your stupid cable because a miner's coming across. I run the offside. Hazelnut siren, you siren. I thought old Brother Wartdale. Them sirens done turned him into a horny toad. Sorry. Sorry. Sirens. How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing good. We sit here mining coal. We're about to gob off. Me and Kentucky Coal Miner, Homestead Hardway, we gobbed off. No, you're not. Them sirens done turned him into a horny toad. Yeah. He's from Kentucky. Yeah, he's from Kentucky. He's funnier than crap. Watched that movie 1,000 times. Yeah, it's a good movie. Damn, we're in a tight spot. She done arguing in OFT. You stole me and my can. Borrowed. Goes that dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. I had some good music come out of that, buddy, wasn't it? I had some good music come out of that, old Brother Wartdale. D-Luck, how you doing, honey? Come on in. We talking about Pete being turned into a horny toad. Yeah, soundtrack is, yeah, it is. That song was actually written in the 20s. Let's see, how's that song go? Do to do. I can't think of the name of the song now. We still say that. Cause me a sorry. Dapper Dan, man. I'm a Dapper Dan, man. I don't want no fop. I know it moves by the back like the back of my hand, but if it's anything funny, I like watching it. I don't make good movies no more, hardly. Stupid stuff. Do not seek the treasure. What? Do not seek the treasure. He also played in The Secret Window. Pete did. He played in The Secret Window with Johnny Depp. That's a good movie. Anybody watch The Secret Window? I'm going to watch it right now. She's going to argue in an OFT. Boys, come out of there. Damn, we're in a tight spot. My hair. My hair. Damn, we're in a tight spot. Yeah, yeah. He said, we need a belt for the car. He said, it'll be 2 weeks. He said, give me a thing of them hair nets and that hair jelly. He said, I don't want no fop. I'm a Dapper Dan man. He said, well, it'll be 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks. Raphael Billy's. Damn hair. Say, you fellas wouldn't be Smitties, would you? Two weeks, yeah. He's from Kentucky. Him and what was his name? $6 Million Man. He had a big mansion out in Lexington. Big home. I use that. That'll be 2 weeks. We can have it here, but it'll be 2 weeks. I'll tell you another good independent film. Gotta go wash some coal. Golly, hush. You ever change them screens in them washers? Fun, ain't they? And fun, ain't they? You're in a space this big trying to get them screens out. Them shakers. You're in a space about, and Bubby here got a chubby gut now. I couldn't get in her towel, but back then you'd have to climb up them dang screens. Big Rock Candy Mountain. Yeah. I'm telling you, there's some dandy songs, and that one song that they sang when they're sitting by the campfire deciding what they're going to do with their money, that song was wrote in the 20s. Yeah, I've had to change them screens before, them shaker screens. But I need you to get up there and help take that screen out. Got to change them screens. If you're claustrophobic, son, you don't need to be in a coal mine. Nowhere near a coal mine. Nowhere near a coal mine. I love those classic movies and songs. I've been working on Mountain Dew. I won't be doing Mountain Dew. I love that old song by String Bean and Grandpa. He's gonna watch your brother. That siren gonna she gonna turn Pete into, he turned him into a horny toad. I just put it on. Dallas County Scratches, come on in. We're talking about Old Brother Where Art Thou. We went from trapping to talking about Old Brother Where Art Thou. The guy that wrote Constant Sorrow, Horny Toad. Yeah, I love that old song. The best one I think can sing that song is Grandpa Jones, and he does the hammer claw on banjo. He hammer claws banjo. He don't pick. He don't finger roll. He hammer claws. Check old Grandpa Jones out singing Old Mountain Dew. Man, that's a good song, boys. And Liza Jane. You ought to hear old String Bean sing Liza Jane. That's a good one too, buddy. Oh, man. Put the hurt on it, son. Liza Jane. That's my kind of music, boys. That's my root music right there. Hammer claw. Yeah, you ought to see him. That's the only way I can play. I can't hardly play a banjo at all, but I'm no musician, but I never could do the finger roll. You can forget that. What song from him? String Bean? Liza Jane. Liza Jane. Every song String Bean ever done, he lived right up, probably about an hour from here. They killed. He come back from a show and they killed him and his wife. Two boys killed him and his wife. String Bean. Yeah, he lived here. Tried to rob them. Thought they had money. They had no money. Killed them both. String Bean was a good one now, son. He's original. He's original. He's original for the pants down around your kneecaps. Look up, String Bean, Cripple Creek. Look up String Bean, Cripple Creek. Look at his britches. He's a hill folk right, buddy. Yeah, they killed him and his wife both, average girl. They lived in Corbin. I believe it's Corbin. Corbin or Barberville. I get them two mixed up. I'm thinking I come to Barberville, then Corbin. Might have been Corbin. Corbin, Kentucky. He just come back from a show and two fellas went into. What the hell, man? Quiet, buddy. Get your tail in that farm and bust your rumpus. Look up String Bean, Cripple Creek and check his pants out. Yeah, he had money, he had. Yeah, they didn't get any. Man, he was a good one too, buddy. Man, what a loss. That's where I got my nickname, buddy. I was a hauling coal. I was a hauling coal, and there's a fella that was over the place. He hollered at me on CB, and he asked me, he said, "Boy, what do they call you?" I said, "Call me Roland Smith." He said, "No, we can't go by Roland Smith. They got to call you something." He said, "I'll come up with something." And he heard me singing one day on the radio while I was just acting foolish. And he hollered, "Hey, how about your String Bean?" I didn't pay no attention. I didn't know who he was talking to. His name's Lloyd. Can't think of the last name. "How about your String Bean?" They said, "But I believe he's hollering at you." Ain't no String Bean on the job. I said, "Who you talking to?" He said, "That big orange truck." I said, "Me?" He said, "Yeah. Call you String Bean." Years ago when that stuck. That's all they ever knew me by in the coal mine. String Bean. Not string, it's string. Where you at, String Bean? If I ain't minded, I'll haul it. I've stripped it. I've washed it. I've loaded it. When anybody called the mines for me, if you mention my name, they didn't know who in the world you was talking about. They didn't know who in the world you was talking about. They didn't have a clue who you was talking about. You said, "Buddy, you seen Roland?" Or, "Can I speak to Roland?" They be like, "Buddy, don't know nobody." String Bean, oh yeah. The way it worked. Might nobody first name around here. Who was that fella? That's String Bean. That's a good life, old boys. These people around here are common, good people, but I've kept y'all about 2 hours and about 10 minutes. God almighty, I said short stream my Adam's apple. Ain't no dang short stream. I 10 thumbs down. I don't care. It ain't who you can please or who is not pleased. Who does that? No, not me. Down here, if your name's John, well, name's John Smith. Everyone calls you John Smith every time. I don't do that here. I've been called a lot of things. Smart ain't one of them. What? Chicago? What time is it, folks? It's got to be about 3 o'clock. By the time that little girl get home. She's a mess. God help us. Lord Jesus. Too old to be adopting kids. She's a handful. Yeah, Beck. I don't know why I call you Beck. A lot of people find it. Ain't been called late for supper either. No, Lord, no. Hey, if it's on the table, you ain't there. Yeah, she's a mess, but that kid's a mess. And someone walks up. Oh God, son, have mercy. You're where I'm from. You use a full name, most likely you're gonna get switched up to you. That's the way Mom did it. Mom get mad. She called me everybody but my name. She called me all my brothers and sisters' names. I'm like, oh, Chicago. What have I done this time? Homestead and Hardwell, you never use nobody's full name here. I think I'm gonna get the tail busted. Hey, Roland Smith Jr. Oh, Lord Jesus. You'd start rubbing before you got to her. Did they? Yeah. They called you everybody in the neighborhood but your name. When they got to your name, it was over with. Beck. I like that, Beck. If I told you your average girl, if I told you all my aunts' names, you would think there was an issue in my family. Every one of them's got an "ing" on it. Every one of them. All the girls. Everything's an "ing." I had one uncle had 17 kids, and I had another had 14. They apparently didn't have cable then. Apparently they didn't have YouTube then. They was busy. They'd say one sucking, one soaking, one crawling. All the time. One sucking, one soaking, one crawling. All the time. Enough kids to start an army. Imagine raising 17 kids. God, son. 17 of them. Big family. Now it's 3. Ooh, you got a big family. No, that ain't a big family. No, that ain't a big family. Back in the day, bigger the family, the bigger the pride. That's true. Here in the South, in Kentucky, if you had 9 kids, you had a small family. You got a small family, buddy. Yeah, woman's gonna have some kids, buddy. 9. Here it's 17, 18 kids. Back in the day, it ain't like it now, but they didn't have cable television. Did the Joey Stewart? That's funny. I don't care who you are. My chat was stuck or some crap. No TV. Yes, sir. I was done. I was 8 pounds 5 ounces when I was born. 8 pounds 5 ounces, son. Where's the help? Yep. You're right, Homestead and Hardway. Yep. That's the truth. Yeah. I got Ken folks buddy out run across from son, and buddy, how have you been, son? I'd be like, who the heck am I talking to, son? Buddy, I ain't seen you in forever. Well, I ain't seen you at all. Who are you? I ain't seen you in forever. Who are you? Am I supposed to see you? Strike up a big conversation with them, talk for 30 minutes. When you leave them, they say, who was that? Look here, Teresa comes in here sideways. Come on in, honey. Yeah, just calls everybody. That's what I call Paula, just living. I call her cousin. I call a lot of you all cousin. Hello, cousin. Yeah, Beck, I'm telling you. People walk up to you, son, and say, buddy, where have you been? Son, I ain't seen you forever. I said, I've been at the house, and I don't know who. I ain't never seen you. I don't know where you. Who are you? Who is that mass marauder? Then you leave the conversation, and you be like, who was that? You don't want to be rude and say, but I don't remember your name. Teresa Cordero's in the house. I'm glad she is. I hope I pronounced that right. I didn't butcher it. I've been laughing, acting foolish. But yeah, Homestead and Hardway, you're right. Everybody has a Bubba. Yeah. A Bubba or a Bubby. That's what I call myself, Bubby. If I refer to myself Bubby getting out of shape, or Bubby's foot sore, that's just the way I am. Bubby. It's a good one, my name. Well, that's odd. I can't hardly even speak Hillbillian. I can't hardly speak Appalachian. And it's not called Appalachia. It's called Appalachia. People say, where are you from? I'm from Appalachia. Where's that at? Bubby and a Bubba. We're from Appalachia. Raphael, come back, honey, and see me. Come back and see me. Come back and see me. Hang out with me. I'm just going on. Yep, Appalachia. Yep. People say Appalachian Trail. No, it's Appalachian Trail. Josh is a Bubba too. Yeah, everybody got to have Bubba. Everybody needs a Bubba. Yeah, I ain't lying. Jerry Lee. Jerry Lee. Oh, Hillbilly. Hillbilly name. Hillbilly name around here be an Oscar. Oscar or an Esther. My mom was a tall, skinny woman. I don't know what happened to me. I'm short and potty all but nobody. I'm short and potty all but nobody. My mom was a big tall woman. She about 6'1", 6'2". She wasn't big at all. She wasn't a big woman. Yeah, I miss old. I was talking to my wife last night about the old home place. I miss the old home place. Which my wife's home place is right there. Yeah, Marlene, Nadine. I was getting ready to tell you what my aunt's names are, Joey. Let's run down my aunt's names right real quick, and I'm gonna do it quick. Maxine, Laureen, Tamerlene, Merlene, Nelline, Georgine, Christine. That's their names. Maxine, Laureen, Tamerlene, Merlene, Nelline, Georgine, Christine. And Maxine. Forgot Maxine. About forgot Maxine. Did I say Maxine? Yeah. I love old pastor that passed away. He was pastor about 47 years at the same church. His name was Everett. Everett. I call him Edward. I couldn't name mine, but yeah, it was my aunt's. That's my aunt's names: Maxine, Laureen, Tamerlene, Merlene, Nelline, Georgine, and Christine. Maxine, Georgine, Nelline, Merlene, Christine. There's 7 of them. You about made me forget them. I got them right the first time. I can't think of them now. That's them, though. That's them. My uncle named Clarence. I had an uncle named Clifford. One named Richard. Raylene. I couldn't even begin to name off my uncles, my cousins. They like 17 of them. Hey, Chicago all over them kids, but hey, you go to their house, son, it's like a daggone, son, they hanging off the rafters. They's hanging off the porch beams. Who is these people? One more sight, children, one more sight. Married to a Darlene. Yeah. My wife's named Clara. She hates that name. I love that name. Clara. Clara. She's named after her mama. Clary Bell, that's what I call her. It tears her world up. Clary Bell. Tears her world up, son. I want to tear her up, son. I'll say Clary Bell. Hollis. Yeah, Hollis. I love that name, Hollis. My wife's first name's Clara. Clara Renee. Clary Bell. Call her Clary Bell and see what that gets you. Clary Bell! The best way to get along with your wives, boys, is she's right and be quiet. That's the best way. That's the best way to get along with your wives. She's right, so be quiet. You get along better that way. Be the boss when she's at Walmart. She's the boss when she's at Walmart. Or you the boss when she's at Walmart. She's right and be quiet. And you the boss when she's at Walmart. That's the best way to get along with your wives. Yeah, I love Clary. Clary. Yeah. Well, I used to work in the mines with a bunch of fellers that would say, buddy, I just tell you, I told that woman this and I told that woman that and I told this. I said, there's two kinds of people in this world. People that lie about it and people that admit it. I'll just go admit mine. Admit mine. Yeah, that's what. I was boiling traps out here. We adopted that little girl. And well, she's been with us since October. We're hoping everything works out. But news alerts in California. Where you at, Beck? Stay away from the fire. Where's my peoples at in California? I was boiling traps out there and I made a mess. Renee pulled up in the car and she went and got Scarlett from school, from the bus stop. Renee said, Roland's going to clean up his mess. Scarlett said, no, he don't. He's the boss. She said, well, I ain't afraid of Roland. Scarlett said, well, I'll tell you right now, he ain't afraid of you. That's coming from an 8-year-old, but I'll tell you right now, he ain't afraid of you. I wonder where the Dromars are. They're in Cali, ain't they? I got a lot of people in Cali. Edie. Never get tired of being around. What to do is catch them in the bathroom in the shower. Ventura County. What to do is catch her in the shower. Homestead Harlan, flip the light out on her. just go by and flip the light out. Just keep on walking. I hope to start StreamYards here before long, you all. I hope. I don't know. I have to wait and see. We're going to have fun if I do. Trust me, it's going to be good. We get up on panel and have hillbilly conversations. Late night chat with the hill folk. Yeah, she pulled up. She said, "You're going to clean your mess up." I'm going to clean his mess up. Scarlett said, "No, he ain't. He's the boss." And they said, "Well, I ain't scared of Roland." She said, "Well, I'll tell you right now, he sure ain't scared of you." Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do a late night. We're going to do it. Well, I'm going to start it. If I can get to where I can do it, you know. I'd like to start having late night chat with hill folk. Water cows while she's taking on. I got a video. I think it's on YouTube. I think it is. I flip the light out and scream. She screams. We both scream. I gotta get off here and take a shower and get ready for the evening. Talked about her little outburst for a while. So funny. Yeah, she's a mess, buddy. She's a sight, buddy. She looked at me one of the other days. She said, "I don't know what I'm gonna do you, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do you." Yeah, I didn't know she was taking whatever, whatever. Yeah, yeah. Stick with that story. I flip the light on Renee. I'll go by and I'll go flip. She goes screaming. Wee doggy. She tried to scare me one time. She was sneaking up behind me. I usually hide in the house when she's coming in. I'll hide behind the bar or behind the door. And I jump out on her and I scream. She screamed. She tried to scare me one time. Yeah. She tried to scare me one time, so I come in the house and apparently the water got real hot real fast. She's walking behind me. And I all of a sudden stopped and she stopped and she screamed. I said, "You eat up, buddy." Well, I'm going to head off here, children. I've enjoyed this, man. I needed this right here, seeing everybody and hanging out with everybody. I still got a lot of work to do. Still got more drags to make. Got to prep for the season. Separate my bait buckets. Get everything situated to where I can get it on the line. Get some steel bedded before long. Wanted to go camping and pull me 2 nights before season hit to set up base camp. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. If it does, y'all be with me. You know that, right? Rebar. Yep. I'm going to deal with the rebar. Hey, if Kyle drags that off, let him go free, buddy. He can have that $12 trap or that $20 trap. See you, buddy. That's a 5-pound grapple hook. Trace, I appreciate you coming in, honey. I appreciate all y'all coming in, hanging out with me. For this goofy talk, I'm going to get my skin and shed, my fur shed straightened out. Everything's going to be changed. Everything's going to be moved around. I've got to get myself together. I ain't got but about 12 days to do it in. 12 days. Rain, shine, snow, whatever comes, I'll be right out there in the middle of it all. Walking the line. Imagine if it's trap season today, you'd be in the rain all day today. I gotta call my old buddy and see if that other place is ready. We're gonna go scout it out and I'm gonna take you with me on that. But I'm gonna Butcher's Block, Patriots Talk, Rumble Boys Northeast. Started in Massachusetts. I'll be in the woods this weekend. Take some good footage, man. Well, the line was a movie, yeah. Love you all. You know I do. But I'm gonna upload a video probably tomorrow on making drags. Make them however you want to. Entirely left up to you. I know how I'm making mine. There's no specs involved. Just a lot of bending, a lot of welding. Yeah, girl, I'm glad you came in, honey. I love you all, you know I do. But now, continue to follow along. We'll have Sad Song Sunday. Sunday at 7. It's going to be not a whole lot of singing. There's going to be some singing, but not a whole lot. Not going to be no 4-hour streams. Yeah, pretty much. I've got a little bit of tweaking to do. I've got a wood burner in my other one. In order to be out here where I'd like to be, I'm going to have to install some heat. I've got a buddy that's got an old-time wood cook stove he's wanting to part with. Wouldn't that be awesome to have an old-time, Joey, wouldn't that be awesome to have an old-time wood cook stove in here? Oh, man, that'd be nice to have, wouldn't it? Y'all ever seen a good Mill Master? Any of y'all know what a Mill Master is? Do you? Well, do you? I like that. He got a small one. He got a real small Mill Master. And he's willing to let me have it. The thing looks like it ain't never been used. It looks brand new right off the showroom floor. He's about the size of that freezer right there. Little Mill Master. Wouldn't that be awesome to have a little Mill Master in here? Man, put him on a pot of coffee while he's out there in the skin shed, working around. I like to set this. I like to have me in a. Yeah, I'm on. I done told him I wanted it. I done told him there's a store. There's a place over here. There's a place over here, Butcher's Block. Beck, there's a place over here that still sells them, brand new. The big ones. Water tank and all. Could you imagine being off the grid and having one of them right there? Life forevermore change, boys. Wash tub hanging up with a washboard. And I like to play a big iron stid bed. I like to have a place set up just like it did back when I was a little boy. Completely off grid. I've heard people going off grid, but they'll be going live on their phones. You're not off grid unless you're completely off grid. But I love you all. I'm going to get off here and go take me a shower, go get me. But I ain't eating nothing all day today. Nothing. I'm going to go off here and eat me a bite, and put my stuff up, get stuff situated as I move along. I got 12 days, trap season. And it's going to be on like Donkey Kong. Be situated. Hopefully have a good season. I've got sponsors riding on it. I hope things work out. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I love you all. You know I do. Being my uncle, got a skin shed and put healing last year and it's life changing. Been able to work in the heat. Yeah. Yeah. I got an old flat top stove out there in my other old skin shed. One of my old time flat top stoves. I've got an old stove out there. It's one of my old time flat top deals. I think I'll put you in your t-shirt, son. But there ain't no floor in there, see? It's just all dirt floor. I may do some swapping around. May bring that old flat top stove out here. Pile me up some wood. Run that sucker right out the side of the building, son. This is Kentucky. We don't care. Have a heat right out here where I'm at, son. You too, Butcher's Block, Patriot Stock, Rumble Boys Northeast. Man, I hope you put some food in the freezer. A lot of people look for the rack on top, but I can't eat those. I ain't never nobody eat no rack. I like what's under that rack myself. But I got things to do. Got a lot of work to do. I'm going to get that kayak out of here. That kayak's right in a flipping way. God almighty. Help me, Lord. Tie that thing upside down somewhere. But, amen. Back. Yeah, ribs over racks and be like, yeah, baby. Yeah, I've seen people say, man, I let a good one go this morning. A big one? Yeah, it's a big one, buddy, but he didn't have but he looked on basket rack. I thought, my God, son. Put that thing in the freezer. You let something walk off, you can eat that thing, buddy. That's all it's about. Racks look nice, but now, you know what I'm saying. This is the old bag I took out of my trap basket. That gives you any idea. Lauren really took care of me. They're really taking care of me. I'm telling you they are. Lauren Outdoors is really taking care of me. Bloodstained. That's the old pack. That's the old bag out of my trap basket. My Lauren trap basket. Pack basket. Old camouflage deal. Had that in that trap basket about 4 years, buddy. It ain't got a tore place in it. Not a seam tore, not a seam coming loose. It's been a good one. But I upgraded thanks to Lauren. They really taking care of me. They sure are. They taking good care of me. I'm sure excited about working with them, and hopefully I'll have another sponsor on board. Waiting on an email. Man tried trapping in the hills of Kentucky. It's a big deal, buddy. I think there's 3 trappers in 2 counties. 3 of us. Here in my area. Western Kentucky. You know, on out the states. On out state and out around the state. Different story, but I'm talking about Harlan, Bale, and Harlan, Bale, and Letcher. That's 3 of us. But I've got Lauren on board as a sponsor, and awesome people. They're the real deal. If you want a trap basket, you want your trap basket, that's the place to go. That'd be the last trap basket you'll ever buy. But nevertheless, hopefully I'll have another sponsor on board. Talking to them right now. Try me out. If they don't like me, they can cut me loose. Yeah, man. You're talking right up my alley, son. They're going to give me a try. See if I can pull the rabbit out of the hat. We'll know this season. But anyway, I'm going to get off here and get myself a bite to eat, get in the shower, and get myself a bite to eat. Got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff going on. This Roland Smith Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance. Yes, showering out there right now. It's raining. I love you all, you know I do. Hey, go farther, stay longer. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll catch you out yonder in just a few days. Whispering Cauldron, honey, I appreciate you, Carol. Big help to me. Lauren loved the graphics. I did. Get Edie's music, get me an intro built. About a minute or 2 long. About all I want it. About a minute. Try to keep it around a minute. Then send it to them and let them okay it. And take it from there. Hopefully get some fur on the line. That's what's on my mind. But as always, go farther, stay longer. And I got a wasper flying on my head. God, dog, where'd you come from? You careful, dog. You get out of here, you something. Die out, buddy. God almighty. But I love you all, you know I do. This was Roland Smith Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance. Go farther, stay longer. I'll catch you out in the field.